Good morning. It's Monday. It is March the 3rd. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. Not only is it frigid outside, but we're going to see some snow this week.
You know, we had a little snow over the weekend. Did you get any down in Oakville?
6 centimeters.
Yeah, we had a few up in Georgetown, enough to get the snowblower out and blow that off.
You got the snowblower out for 6 centimeters?
You know what? I figured I
Who
would.
is this guy?
Well, I had a lot of sidewalks to do. I was doing sidewalks.
You don't have a sidewalk plow in Georgetown?
Yes, we do, but they come 3 days later when it's too late and everything's iced over.
See, in Oakville, the sidewalk plows come before the actual road plow.
No, the road plows come and then the snow plow. Anyway, they come later, so I decided to do it. But anyway, it's cold outside, so yeah, it's going to be chilly.
Wind chill warning still in place throughout all of southern Ontario. Again, feeling like the minus 20s to minus 30s this morning. And we're also under an extreme cold weather alert for the city of Toronto.
Yeah.
Do you know what? This year we've actually been under more this year than we have in the last 3 years.
And we
over the heat. I thought they were pretty different. Let's just put it that way. All right, your long-range details are coming up. Do we warm up? The answer is next, but first, here's Tom.
I would.
Yes, it does. But again, it's going to be brief. We'll see a high of -8 tomorrow. We've got some light snow on the way, literally 1 to 3 centimeters. So just a light dusting through many areas. By Wednesday, we're looking at -6. Thursday, -6. We do not warm up until we hit Friday. But look at that. We're going to get up to a balmy 2 degrees. I haven't seen above zero in a really long time because I was away when it was mild. By the weekend, we're looking pretty good. Sunday, going back to
Go to the weather.
Good Monday morning. It is a cold one. It is March the 3rd. The good news about today is that we released our spring outlook.
Hallelujah. I hope it says we're getting warm soon.
It says we're going to be warm tomorrow. No, I'm kidding.
No.
It's not.
I know.
We are going to warm up by the end of the week. However, by the weekend, we're going to be sitting at +2 and around the 0 mark.
Yeah. It's getting so bad that when I go to Tim Hortons in the morning, the girls are saying, I'm not giving you any more coffee.
They're blaming you, are
Yeah. I'm not giving you any more coffee until it warms up.
they? They give me coffee.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, well. They're getting snarly with me. I tell you.
Nope, they still like me. But it's because I go through with my hood on so they can't see the way
They
of
don't
my
know who you are.
sunglasses.
Yeah. And your little mustache.
Mustache.
Well,
what are you saying,
that would throw
Tom?
them off.
What are you saying? I know I may be European, but still.
Oh, no. You're good. You're just great.
-17. Yeah, absolutely.
Then you can feel that
You can
sun.
tan in your kitchen.
Well, you can. You can feel that sun. It's nice.
Yeah, I mean, we did see a little bit of sunshine yesterday, which was quite nice if you were out. It's been great weather for people that love to skate and ski and snowboard. So if you're into those winter activities, embrace it for just a little bit longer. We are less than 20 days away from spring. All right, we'll talk about the long range. We'll talk about our temperatures, and we possibly have some snow on the way. Details just ahead. But first, here's Tom. Well, temperatures are going to stay well below our seasonal average for the next couple of days. But by the weekend, we are going to be warming up. By Friday, we're looking at 2 degrees. Saturday, we're seeing a daytime high of 0. Let's quickly talk about some snow that's on the way. For tomorrow, we do have a system coming through. It is going to be giving us trace amounts. We're looking at -8 as the daytime high, so below seasonal, and it is going to be cold. That snow is going to hit us around 7 to 9 a.m., so slippery road conditions on your commute potentially. And then we do have another shot of snow on the way for Friday, and then we could see a little bit of accumulation with that, but clearing by Saturday, and that is where we stay relatively mild. Good morning. It is Monday. It is the 3rd of March. Our spring outlook gets released today at the Weather Network.
That's good. I hope it warms up fast.
Oh, me too.
Really?
But today is not the day it's going to warm up.
It is not.
No, we have a wind chill warning in place.
We do. We've had a wind chill warning in since December the 6th, I think.
That's not true.
Isn't it?
It comes and goes.
Oh, does it?
Yes, it does.
Seems, yeah.
Yeah. At least it's
sure.
sunny, right?
Well, the sun, we're starting to feel the effects of the loading of the sun. It's slowly but surely starting to warm things up. I just hope we don't have a big melt-off all at the same time.
No.
We're going to be in big trouble if we do.
Yeah, that's
We'll need to
bad.
build an ark.
Well, I think a lot of people are embracing the season, maybe doing a little bit of maple syrup harvesting. It's been a good year for it. This is a good demonstration of how to get it done in Vaughan, Ontario. And all that, but we're not. We're actually only 16 days away from spring. 16. Is it going to warm up by then? Well, I've got good news and bad news in the long-range forecast. That's coming up in just about a minute. But first, I'm going to turn things over to Tom. He's got an update on your commute.
Orange.
Well, the city of Toronto is still under an extreme cold weather alert, and we have had more of those this winter than the last 3 winters combined. So If you thought this winter was incredibly cold, you will be correct. -8 tomorrow. We do have some snow on the way. This is my bad news. A couple of centimeters just in time for your morning commute, which could make roads. I'll start that sentence again. A little slick. We're looking at -6 for Wednesday, -6 for Thursday, and then Friday a little bit more snow. But here comes my good news. We actually warm up above the freezing mark on Friday to 2, and Saturday we stay mild, seeing a daytime high of 0. It is another frigid start to the day today. We've got wind chill warnings in place for the city of Toronto, and we are under an extreme cold weather alert. Now, it was chilly over the weekend, so you may have stayed inside and watched the Heritage Classic that was on last night. Now, I have to talk about this because, of course, my Ottawa Senators were playing, and they won, and there was a few moments in there that I was a little bit nervous that they weren't going to take it, but they did. This was the scene in Vancouver, everybody enjoying it, despite the rain and cool temperatures. All right, well, talking about cold temperatures for the city of Toronto, records on this date, record low was -23. Yeah, we're not that cold. We're sitting, closer to the minus teens today, but -23, that's really cold. That was back in 1980. The record high back in 91, 16 degrees. Oh, what I wouldn't give for it to be 16 degrees today. We saw some snow over the weekend. Hamilton picked up about 6 centimeters. Same deal for Toronto. Windsor picked up about 14, so over double what we had. Trenton 5 centimeters, so it tracked towards the east as well. And we do have some more snow on the way. This is going to be impacting us throughout the day tomorrow. Looking at about 7 to 9 a.m., that's going to be kind of the window for it. And unfortunately, that's just in time for our morning commute. Classic winter. This winter we have had 13 days with daytime temperatures below -18. Last winter we had 1 day. So if you're wondering, okay, this winter seems worse than normal, it is. Classic winter continuous snow cover, 85 days and counting. We broke the record from 81 days, and that was set back in the winter of 78. Ice coverage. Yeah, it's actually starting to get, we're starting to see higher percentages, especially on Lake Ontario. 36%. This time last week, we were at about 9%. So big change, and we can thank those cold temperatures and little wind for the freezing. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds right now. He's got an update on traffic. Good morning. You're watching the Weather Network. It's Monday. It is March the 3rd. And Tom, I asked you last week, what are you going to do on the first nice day? And you said, oh, you know what? There's so many things I'm going to have to think about it. Mm-hmm. Well, I've given you like 3 days to think about it. So What are you going to do the very first nice day? First nice day is when it feels like spring. It's sunny. Everything's melting. You can hear the trickle,
I'm going to clear all the storm drains, actually. Yeah, so we don't have a flood, and make sure the eaves troughs are flowing well.
Boring.
I know. That's basically what I'm going to be doing, though. And chopping up some of the ices in the driveway that I haven't been able to move all winter. Isn't that exciting?
It is. Yeah. Thrilling.
But I'll probably have some water with me when I'm out there.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kevin Yard joins us in Toronto this morning. And again, it's cold because Kevin's threshold is pretty high. It is cold when Kevin is bouncing up and down wearing a toque. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, wind chill warning in place for the city of Toronto. We're also still under an extreme cold weather alert, so make sure you dress in layers today. It is all about the layers. You need to wear one of those balaclavas as well, just so your eyes are peeking through so you can see, because it is that cold that your skin, as Kevin was mentioning, can freeze. Talk about the long-range forecast. Do we have a warm-up on the way? Details just ahead, but first, here's Tom. Well, we are going to be seeing a warm-up eventually, but we need to get through cold temperatures and a little bit of snow first for the remainder of the week. But by Friday, we bump up to a daytime high of 2 degrees. Tomorrow. We do have a system coming through tonight. It is going to drop some snow. We're talking a trace to a few centimeters in between kind of 7 and 9 a.m., which means this could affect our morning commute. Now, for the most part, again, it's not incredible amounts of snow, but it's enough to make the road slick. So maybe give yourself a little bit of extra time tomorrow morning. Wednesday, we're looking at -6. By Thursday, -6, but sunshine. And then Friday, a little bit more snow on the way, but we warm up significantly. We're going to see a daytime high of 2 degrees. That's where we should be for this time of year. We stay mild right into Saturday, but Sunday we cool back down again.
This weather's...
Hi there. It is the 3rd of March. Thanks for joining us here at the Weather Network. Tom, I've got good news, but it doesn't show up until 5 minutes after 9 tonight.
5 minutes after 9 tonight. Good news.
Mm-hmm. It's our spring outlook.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
5 minutes after 9.
Yeah, that's when it's happening.
Oh, okay, good. Well, I hope
It has to be exact.
hopefully it's going to be on the positive side of 0 for the spring outlook.
Well, we know, but we just can't reveal.
I see. Okay.
Remember?
We can't let it out of the bag.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's happening tonight at
okay.
9:05.
At 9:05, exactly. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Now, it certainly doesn't feel like spring today. Kevin Yard is braving the conditions this morning. Kevin feeling more like in the minus 20s. What are you doing in between live segments to stay warm? Thanks so much, Kevin. Yeah, it is frigid. I do have a little bit of good news coming up in the long-range forecast. I'm going to show you that in just a few moments. But first, I'm going to turn things over to Tom. Tom, how are things on the roads this morning?
Cast.
Snow. That's the good news. We've got more snow. Literally 1 to 3 centimeters throughout the GTA. So not incredible amounts, but it's going to be enough tomorrow morning to make your commute a little slick. Our timing for this is in between kind of 7 and 9 a.m. So that's when roads could be at their worst. Now, by Wednesday, we're still going to be cold, below our seasonal average. We should be closer to 2 for this time of year. Now, the actual real good news that I was talking about, Friday, 2 degrees, but a little bit more snow on the way. We stay mild for the first day of the weekend. If you've got outdoor activities planned, Saturday is the day to do them. Good morning. It's Monday. It is the 3rd of March. I almost said November.
Oh, don't say that. That you could have things coming through the windows if you said November.
You don't want to rewind.
No.
It is cold. We've got a wind chill warning in effect. We'll show you that in a moment. And traffic is a mess.
We got major problems. The Lakeshore and the Gardiner are both closed in both directions. Now, that's huge. So right now, a lot of thousands and thousands of people are delayed just because of a van fire.
Well, we do have Kevin Yard. He is on the street in Toronto talking to people about the cold. And Kevin, you were throwing out the idea of a vacation.
You
now,
do.
That's just cruel at this time of year for many people. All right, well, it is so cold that we do have a wind chill warning in place, feeling closer to the minus 20s to minus 30s this morning through many areas of southern Ontario. The good news is that we do warm up by the end of the week. I'm going to have all those details coming up. But first, Tom, what is going on with those highways?
He's got the long range.
Long range looks better than the highways, that's for sure. We are going to see cold temperatures continuing. Tomorrow we're looking at minus 8. We do have some light snow on the way. By Wednesday, minus 5. Thursday, minus 5. And then Friday, we bump up to a high of 1. That is where we should be for this time of year. We do also have some light snow on the way for Friday. Could see a few centimeters. And then Saturday, we're looking at minus 1, but some sunshine. All right, well, take some solace in that the fact we're going to be warming up. So if you're just about to head out and you're thinking, oh, that's how I need to go downtown, think about warmer temperatures. Think about +1, which is where we should be for this time of year. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen until the end of the week. We're looking at 1 for Friday and then cooling back down to -1. Good morning. It's Monday. It is the 3rd of March. Our spring outlook is released today, 9:05 p.m.
Ah, hallelujah. Does that mean it's going to warm up soon? Really, with the spring outlook?
I really hope so.
I mean, people are done. They are so done. I don't see anybody saying, oh, I just love it now.
You know what, though? There are still those people. I met someone yesterday who prefers cold over warmth.
Okay.
I checked your mental state.
No, did you?
It's a little dodgy.
Yeah, dodgy at best, I know.
All right, we've got Kevin. He's joining us in downtown Toronto. And Kevin, it is so cold, but you know what? A lot of people still like these cold temperatures. They like to ski, they like to snowboard, they like to skate. They're really enjoying this winter. Thanks, Kevin. Well, at least she has the right attitude, you know? It is what it is, right? Wind chill warning in place. Like Kevin was mentioning, in some areas it feels more like the -30s. Do we warm up? That is the question on everybody's mind. I have got the answer coming up in just a moment, but first, here's Tom. A little bit. We do warm up. I mean, we're going to stay cold for the remainder of the week, and we do have some snow on the way. A few centimeters. We're talking trace to possibly 3 centimeters throughout the day tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's going to hit just in time for our morning commute in between the hours of about 7 and 9, so slippery road conditions possible. We stay cold Wednesday, Thursday, but then Friday, we bump up. We're actually going to hit a daytime high of 1, which is closer to where we should be for this time of year, but we've got more snow on the way, and this could give us a few centimeters, leading us right into the weekend where we get more sunshine. The temperature's dropping below the average. Good morning. It's Monday. It is the 3rd of March. It is incredibly cold out, but we've got good news to keep you warm.
Yeah, it's like a broken record. Incredibly cold, wind chills,
What
wind
about
chills.
the good news to keep you warm?
Oh, good news to keep you warm, yeah. Okay,
You
that's a
totally
slight
weren't
deviation.
listening to me,
I
were you?
was. No, I was.
No.
I was actually listening to you.
You were not.
Yeah, but is it really going to warm up a
Tom
lot?
has selective hearing when it comes to what I'm saying.
What did you say?
Exactly. We do have a bit of a warm-up
at home
on the
too.
way. Sorry, Teresa. It happens to me too. We've got Kevin Yard joining us in downtown Toronto. And Kevin, we're talking about the potential for a very slight warm-up. That must be making people happy. Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, now that it's March, people are done. They're over it. But we do have a wind chill warning to kick off your morning. It feels closer to the minus 20s to minus 30s through some areas. Now, we are going to be seeing our temperatures warm up a little tiny bit by the end of the week. So that's the good news to keep you warm. But Tom, how are the roads faring? I know the the QE in the Lakeshore, Gardner in the Lakeshore, were not doing well. Have they opened yet?
No, an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. They had it closed. It was on the long range.
Okay, well, we've got good news and bad news. We do have a little bit of snow on the way for tomorrow. We're talking kind of 1 to 3 centimeters. By Wednesday, minus 5, feeling like minus 10. Thursday, minus 5, feeling like minus 10. And then Friday, here's our warm-up. 1. I know. That's where we should be for this time of year. So people are thinking 1, that's not a warm-up, but that's average. By Saturday, we've got a daytime high of minus 1, so we cool back down as we get closer into the weekend, into the beginning of next week. And keep in mind, on Thursday and into Friday, we could see some accumulating snow in the GTA. Thanks, Tom. Well, we are going to be seeing a bit of a warm-up, but we need to get through the rest of the work week, unfortunately. It's going to be cold. We're looking at minus 8 for tomorrow, feeling more like minus 12. So it is going to warm up from today, because today we're going to feel like the minus 20s. Now, by Wednesday, we're looking at minus 5, feeling like minus 10. We do have a little bit of snow on the way tomorrow as well. I should mention that we are going to see anywhere from 1 to 3 centimeters throughout much of the GTA. Isolated flurries throughout the day on Thursday, and then a little bit more of accumulation coming in on Friday. But look at our temperature. We're bumping up to 1, which means we are going to be at our seasonal average. We have been well below these last few days. We should be around 2 degrees, so we're still a little shy of that. Saturday, we cool back down, sunshine returns.
Go to the weather.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Monday. It is March the 3rd. And don't forget, our spring outlook gets released today, tonight at 9:05 p.m. Make sure you're watching because I think you're going to like the results. Yesterday, it certainly didn't feel very spring-like. We saw a daytime high of minus 9 through the city of Toronto. It was cold, and we saw a little bit of snow from the night before, so roads were a little slick. Once the sunshine came out, however, it turned into a fairly decent day, and that's exactly what happened through Richmond Hill. And a lot of people got out to take advantage of our what seems like a prolonged winter. Did you know that we've had over 13 days that we had daytime highs of minus 13, or minus 18 rather, lower than minus 18. Last year we had one day below minus 18. We have a wind chill warning in place for today, which means our wind chill is going to feel closer to the minus 20s to minus 30s this morning. Not pleasant. Over the weekend, we did see some snow. We picked up about 6 centimeters through Hamilton, 6 centimeters in Toronto. Trenton picked up 5. Down towards Windsor, they actually got 14 centimeters of snow. The trough just kind of stalled out over their area, and that's why they saw more snow. Now, today, we have high pressure in place, so we are going to be seeing some sunshine, but by tonight, we do have a trough approaching. This is going to be giving us quite a bit of cloud cover and some light snow throughout our morning commute. So we're looking at snowfall amounts anywhere between 1 and 3 centimeters. The higher amounts are going to be closer to the shores of Huron and Georgian Bay, up towards Cottage Country. We're looking closer to 3 centimeters. So it's not an epic snowfall, but it is enough just to make the road slick. And the timing of this is at such between about 7 and 9 a.m. So that's why it could be affecting your morning commute. Your long-range forecast, we are going to be seeing warming temperatures. Yay. We're looking at minus 8 for tomorrow, but feeling like minus 12. Still not feeling like minus 20, so warming up from today. Minus 5 for Wednesday. Thursday, minus 5. And then Friday, we're going to see a daytime high of 1. Yay! I know. So many people are thrilled about this. Unfortunately, however, we are going to be seeing more snow, a couple centimeters of accumulation. By the weekend, the sunshine returns, but our temperatures go back to below our seasonal average, which should be around 2 degrees for this time of year. Chilly day. Temperatures well below our seasonal average. You throw in the wind and it is going to be absolutely freezing. We do have some light snow on the way, a few centimeters throughout the GTA tomorrow morning. Your commute could be a little on the slip side. Thanks for joining us here at the Weather Network. I'm Emily Vukovic. It's Monday. It is March the 3rd, and it is freezing. That's it. That's all we have to say. It has been so cold. We have a wind chill warning in place. The city of Toronto is also under an extreme cold weather alert. That is where Kevin joins us in downtown Toronto. Kevin, you've been talking to people about the cold, and I think the consensus is people are done. They are over it. They are ready for warm temperatures. Thanks, Kevin. Well, it is about 16 days until spring. Yay. But before then, we do have a wind chill warning in place. So temperatures today feeling more like -20s to the -30s, especially during the morning hours. Over the weekend, we did pick up a little bit of snow, about 6 centimeters through the city of Toronto and in through Hamilton down towards Windsor. We picked up 14 centimeters. We do have more snow on the way. We've got high pressure firmly in place today, but we are going to be seeing a trough moving through tonight with some cloud cover. And this is going to be bringing us some light snow. It's not going to be incredible amounts of snow. We're talking about a trace to a few centimeters. Higher elevation up towards cottage country, that's where we could see about 3 centimeters. It's really just going to be enough to make the roads slick for your morning commute. Long range details, -8 tomorrow, feeling like -12, and then getting closer to the weekend, we gradually start to warm up. And Friday, we're actually going to hit above the freezing mark, which is where we should be for this time of year. But we do have some more snow on the way. We could see some accumulation Friday into Saturday.
BC was hit by not one but 2 systems this weekend, and that brought this snowfall to Vernon. I love how the birds are just chirping in the background. Thanks for that, Kathy. Many are talking about this online. Squamish Weather says snowfall totals as of 8 p.m. at Squamish Airport, closer to 22 centimeters. Others picked up more than that. And then we saw the changeover to freezing rain and rain. Others are talking about that and just how much ice that they did see. Now, the roads are not the best, so do take care if you are heading out on the roads today. In terms of that snowfall, still looking at into the higher elevations, rain further towards the coast.